Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to explore how to pick small cap metaverse gems and go through one of my favorite projects that's currently exploding. Now, as I discussed in my recent How to Invest in the Metaverse video, which I'll link down below, you can invest in several different ways. Now this includes buying into metaverse specific projects, right? So the largest of which include Axie Infinity, Decentraland, Sandbox, and Engine. Now, you can also buy into supporting infrastructure, right? Especially the blockchains on which the various metaverse projects are being built. This includes Ethereum, Polkadot, Solana, and so on. And then finally, you can buy metaverse stocks, many of which lie in big tech. So we're looking at meta platforms, formerly known as Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, Roblox, Unity Software, and so on. But in this video, we're going to look at how to identify winners from the first group, which at the moment comprise almost entirely of small cap blockchain startups. So we're looking at a lot of high risk, high reward projects, right? If you buy into the right ones, then you could end up 10x, 100x, even 1000x your returns. But how do you spot the right projects with a lot of potential? Right, the key, of course, is to do your due diligence. And in this video, we'll explain the things that you should be looking out for in a given project. And why in particular, Metahero is one of my favorite long-term gems that I'm holding in my wallet that ticks all the boxes. Now, not financial advice, of course, I have no affiliation to Metahero, but this project has really impressed me lately. Alright, if this sounds interesting, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe to help me grow this channel. Without further ado, let's dive on in. Okay, so what is Metahero? Well, excellent timing because they just released a brand new trailer on their website. Let's check it out and then talk about it.
The Metaverse is here. How will you get there? Metahero and WDW have partnered to create a gateway into the Metaverse, introducing the next 10 million users to cryptocurrency, opening the Metaverse to the entire world. Interact, work, socialize, invest, purchase, and earn. Gaming, fashion, medicine, NFTs, social media, VR, AR, all with the Hero token, increasing your digital value and creating new revenue streams in both worlds. At 7 meters high and a 6 meter circumference, our spherical chamber allows 200 Sony A7 Riva cameras to simultaneously capture the highest quality 8 to 16K render on the planet, creating the most photorealistic 3D render of you. Hero is the sole currency of the Metahero ecosystem and all transactions. We are the gateway to the next frontier, the Metaverse.
Pretty cool stuff, right? So in a nutshell, the team, who you can check out in their white paper, they want to bring to the market 3D scanning technology, right? Where ordinary people like you and I can 3D scan ultra realistic avatars of yourself and your belongings that you can then use across a variety of metaverse platforms, whether they be games, VR, social media, online fashion. Basically, you can Ready Player One yourself and insert your own avatar into different blockchain games. You could use your avatar to try on new clothes to see how you look. Right, really, I think we're scratching the surface. There are so many use cases out there, many of which I don't think have been thought out yet. And when we do, we'll probably spur even more startups, right? Now, to make all of this 3D scanning happen, what they've done is partnered up with one of the world's leading 3D scanning companies, Wolf Studios, who actually did the in-game creation for Cyberpunk 2077. Now, the initial rollout plan is to build 12 of these 3D meta scanners that we saw in the trailer across the world, where over 1 million people each year will be able to meta scan themselves and create their own 3D assets in the metaverse, right? For games, for social media, and so on. So in a nutshell, that's what Metahero is about. Okay, so why am I really bullish on Metahero, right? So when you're investing in startups, which is pretty much what we're doing here, we've got a blockchain startup that's getting off the ground. You usually want to run the company and what they're building through some key criteria to see if it's worth your time. So for instance, does a team have a working prototype? Right, number one, do they have a working prototype? Number two, can they scale whatever they're building? Right, this is crucial for mass adoption. Number three, does their product play a role in the metaverse infrastructure? In this case, we're looking at metaverse startups, right? So does it play a role in the metaverse infrastructure? In other words, does it help advance the metaverse industry as a whole, right? And finally, does it have a moat? Right, so in other words, does it own its niche, or are there other competitors out in the field eating a part of their pie? So, looking at Metahero, number one, does Metahero have a working prototype? Well, yes, it certainly does, right? It's leveraging technology from a world leader in 3D scanning, Wolf Studios, who have already used their technology to create virtual assets in large commercial projects, such as Cyberpunk 2077. Number two, can Metahero scale? Well, absolutely. They've got a solid plan to target up to 10 million users initially, right? Which is it's a tiny fraction of the 2.7 billion gamers worldwide. Now, with that said, a challenge they're going to have is executing the rollout of their meta scanners across the world in a timely manner. So this is where you're going to want to dig into the white paper to see how their finances and tokenomics, the ability of their team, and the feasibility of their roadmap all comes together. And also keep an eye on their YouTube channel for regular updates on their progress. Number three, is Metahero a big impact project for the metaverse industry? Okay, so does Metahero build crucial infrastructure for the metaverse industry as a whole? Well, yes, that's one of the big reasons why Metahero has such a bright future. You see, being able to build, share, and monetize digital assets forms the basis for many metaverse projects out there, right? And Metahero is all about democratizing the ability to create these digital assets in 3D across the entire metaverse industry, not just individual projects, right? So do you need a 3D avatar or NFT in Decentraland? Call up Metahero. Do you need a 3D avatar or NFT in Sandbox? Right? Call up Metahero. So Metahero will probably become the go-to company servicing 3D virtual assets to the variety of metaverse projects out there, right? Just like how Chainlink is the leading oracle for all the blockchains out there. And so what this means is as long as the metaverse industry as a whole continues to grow, and it most certainly will because that's where the trend across global technology is going, then crucial disruptors with scalable ideas and products like Metahero will grow, right? Even as individual metaverse projects take off or die, it doesn't really matter because Metaverse will grow because they offer a service that is indispensable to their industry. In this case, that's the creation of 3D digital assets for all the metaverses out there, right? Again, similar idea to Chainlink's role in the blockchain industry, right? It doesn't matter if Solana and Avalanche take off while other blockchains die out in a couple of years' time. Chainlink's there as the market-leading oracle by far to provide external data that's needed for smart contracts to function and to have value. Okay, finally, number four, does Metahero have a moat around its ideas and products? Well, I think absolutely. How many startups out there at the moment are pioneering 3D scanning technology for the metaverse industry? Not many. This is Metahero's niche, and they essentially own this space by a long mile right now. And this is what you want to hear as a startup investor, right? The fact that Metahero essentially has no real competition at the moment. Alright, so in summary, investing into metaverse specific tokens are high risk, high reward, right? High risk because most startups fail, and also because the current hype around the metaverse tokens could die out, and it could take a while to reignite, especially if we go into a bear market. So for example, in May, all the hype was around DeFi tokens. But after the May crash, the majority of DeFi specific tokens are still just a fraction of their old value. So this is why you want to invest in tokens that play a crucial role in its industry. Something with a clear use case that's built by a great team with a clear vision for the future on how to scale their product, something you can hold for years. Right? And I think Metahero ticks all of these boxes. And even better, its market cap at the moment is still fairly small, so there's plenty of upside. Alright, let's leave it there. I'd love to hear what you think. Are you feeling bullish on Metahero? What are some of your other favorite metaverse projects? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Have a great day or evening wherever you are, and see you in the next one.